Welcome back. It is day 120 of our road to 2200. And we're 1965. We have a French defense on our hands. We play the Tirage. Now we're 1965, mid 1900s. I think this is pretty consistent for us. I think it's safe to say that we're, just about that 1900 level. Strengths consistently, but we're just not at the 2000 yet. We were for a little bit, but then something changed. So this is pretty typical stuff. And I think my opponent's actually given me a little bit of a chance here by not bringing the queen out. I think I can go queen here. I think this is an idea. So yeah, I mean, now takes is fine. We're going to be careful with this. Yeah, we see that. I'm never really afraid of them taking. I think going for an attack is probably decent. Just h4. If they take, I should be able to just take. Shouldn't be an issue. They sacrifice? I mean, I'll just move my king. Now this is pinned. They can't move that. What did I just say? They can't move that? So yeah, we come in with a check. Here, we just take. They're cut off. So yeah, check. I guess they have that, don't they? It's a little bit annoying. Let's start with a check. They go back there. And now I think we can just go here, threatening mate. Here, king here. And we'll be able to bring in our bishop. They go here. And this should be just GG. Should be. Okay, queen there. That's not a good move, because check, king here, and check. Yeah, I think they just blundered mate. GG! I mean, that was an interesting one. 3 minutes in of recording, and we already checkmated. So, yeah, quite the game. We played with a 96. My opponent played with a 70. This is just the French defense. This is kind of the idea. And yeah, by castling, I mean, it's book, but, you know, they're kind of letting me off the hook. And then this sacrifice is not good. And then, yeah, they just, unfortunately, blundered their mates. So let's go ahead and play another one. 1937. A little, meh. What are we going to see? E4. We have a Caro-Kann on the board. On the way again. On the way again. Okay. D5, the advance. We're going to put C5. And yeah, we just have a normal advance. Are they going to develop? They do. Okay, so we bring out our bishop. They attack us right away, but this is a blunder, right? Takes. I think that's a mistake. Oh, they take with a pawn. Okay. Okay, buddy. Well, then we're just going to go e6. I mean, definitely not the best way for them to play. And we're not taking right now because it just kind of helps them. I don't know what my opponent's trying to do. Let's develop the knight. Try to go to f5. The knight always loves to go here to put pressure on the center. And by playing that, yeah. Okay, my opponent's, yeah, I imagine is not having a good time. They cannot push the pawn because check will probably be pretty devastating. Takes. I guess that's their idea. Do I care? I kind of want to play this. I don't think it's good though. I'm just gonna take. They can take here if they want. It's fine. Maybe that wasn't actually that great. Let's give it a check. Bring out our bishop. Pawn is now under attack. I think I can take it. Yeah, I think I can just take the pawn. Obviously, there's discovery attacks here, but it should be fine. They can go here. This takes, and then we'd be able to take the rook. So let's go ahead and play that and hang the bishop in one move. Or hang the knight in one move. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Yeah, that was not good. That was just like ridiculous. What am I doing? Okay, so we're 6 minutes in. My opponent in the first game completely blundered, and now I am completely blundering really badly. We're just completely winning here. They can take, by the way. This is probably the most ludicrous video that's going to be seen. And now there's just this. This is what... I guess I got free elo. I'm going to resign. We're going to play another one. That was terrible. We were just completely winning, man. That's kind of funny. Okay, I said I was completely winning, but it's not completely winning. Check was just wrong. And then, yeah, it's not even completely winning. I'm just over-exaggerating. Okay, anyways. On to the next one. That was ridiculous. E4, E5, knight C3. We're going to play the Gambit. I don't know. D4, I know I keep saying I'm going to play D4, but I have... He accepts? Whoa, 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 whoa. No way. There ain't no way, bro. This is just not good. Okay, I think this is actually one of the best ways to play, though. If I remember correctly. Let's go ahead and play D4. I mean, we just have a very nice position here. Knight comes out. Let's capture this. So takes, they're maybe threatening to take here. Let's go ahead and pin the knight. I don't think I'm playing this correctly. I don't know what to do against d5, to be honest. But regardless, the position looks nice. Castles, I mean, takes were very fine. And the knight's still pinned, so there's no threat of takes and then winning the pawn, which is what I want to avoid. They decided to take, but I don't think that's a good decision. And now they're developing. So if I were to take, then, you know, there's that shenanigans. I could play here if I wanted. I can also go here just to get out of the pin. Which seems pretty decent. So let's just get out of the pin. And then maybe knight here is going to be decent. They decide to take. Maybe I take with the rook. Let's take with the rook and just try to bring both rooks over. Like, why not? Realistically, position looks really nice. And if they castle, rook h2 is an immediate threat. Push, that's a hook. So they probably shouldn't castle. You go there. I mean, I'm never really scared of them taking that bishop. So I'm just going to bring my other rook. And then maybe we'll go bishop c1 if they don't castle, trying to go here. That could be an idea. Taking also is probably an idea at some moment. Queen comes up. Do I have some kind of push? Meh, probably not. I could push here. Takes. Yeah, let's push this pawn. If takes, we add an attacker to f7. And it's also just one of my weaknesses, so we're trying to push and get rid of it. And if takes, there's no takes because I can take due to the pin. So the castle takes, queen takes. I mean, I'm going to take this now. Queen takes, I'll trade and then just go for a huge center or something. Yeah, we're going to take here. They can win on this pawn if they want by going, well, no, I would just play this. Our position is just really good. Let's just go with that. Whoa, okay, we're going to play c4. Taking like this was not the right move for sure. Definitely not. Okay, they're trying to win this pawn. Do I care? Like, that's the real question. Do I actually care about that pawn? You're here. What do I want to play for here? I could also push here. Takes, push, takes. Let's go for this. We're going to sack this pawn if they want it. We're going to try and create a pass pawn in the center of the board and just start pushing. Is it the best way to play? I don't know. Probably not, but it's what we're doing. Rook here, we should be able to just like move, then attack here. If this... Okay, they decide to takes. I can push this way. So let's push. If takes, we take. And we can have like a protected pass pawn forever. I wish. And at some moment, we'll be able to push it. So I think this pawn is... I think giving up this pawn was worth getting this. And then here we'll just take that knight, of course. There's no other move. We just have a protected pass pawn. No questions asked. So if we trade all the pieces off, we should be just winning. We got to be careful, of course. They have an outside pass pawn. They go all the way back. I should be able to go here and infiltrate. Here. Takes. Rook in. We got two connected pass pawns. That should be good. I could have went here and whatnot, but I don't think there's any need of that. Okay. Where do I want my queen? It's got to protect this. Here, is there any ideas? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and just step up. Now this is a threat. They'd have this move. But then maybe just go here. With the threat of takes, and rook g3. Okay, so they push their pawn. So now I think I can just go here, though. That should be good. Yeah, we should be able to just infiltrate with the rook, and then some kind of rook lift will be strong. Of course, they can always play this kind of stuff, but then we can pin. Start putting some pressure. Okay, instead they push their pawn. So they're protecting the pawn. Rook here, is there any checks? I don't see any. Here, here, I go here. That should be pretty decent. And let's not forget, I still have this pass pawn. So now the threat is to sack the rook. So they probably have to go here. But yeah, I think I can just play this. And then if here we take, no. Doesn't quite work. So they're offering a queen trade. Takes here. I don't think I want to take that, to be honest. Here, here. Rook here. Maybe we just go after their pawn. Check is not possible. We could also go check here. Let's go after this pawn. I think that's probably the only thing that'll give me some real issues in the endgame. Like, I should probably do something about this diagonal as well. But if I get to take on c6, two connected pass pawns will be very, very strong. Yeah, so I can take here. Check. King up. I should be able to take. Check. I could block. Okay, instead they're going for this. This is interesting stuff. So I think just probably some kind of check. Could also play rook here. Check should be good though. Push the pawn. Push, push. Takes, takes. I can also attack the queen. Let's go attack the queen. Check, we go back. I just want to push. Queen comes in. So I should be able to push. Obviously, they want to go here. I can also take now. Because if this takes here, check. King up. Takes though. Push here. Let's slide back. Let's just attack the queen. I don't think there's any need to give them this counterplay. We have this, so we're just always better. Like, there's just no questions asked about it. Here and here forces a trade as well. Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to take, because they can't take like this, but the problem was that they can probably go check to pick it up. So I want a queen trade. Here, here. Rook here. I'll take that. That should be fine. Check, we just step up though. Yeah, but now we go back. Okay. I almost was scared for a second. I thought I blundered. Now, if they bring the rook, I can take the pawn. So they protect that way, but now we can just push our pawn and we're threatening. Rook e8. That's a blunder. So how do you even protect against it? You have to go all the way back. Yeah, it's just game over now. Yeah, but I go here. If you protect, I take. So, yeah, takes, checkmate. If takes, checkmate. If king here, takes, check. We get a queen. If that, I mean, here, push, takes, here, queens, checkmate. So we can go rook e2. And the threat is to take on a8. That would be a forced checkmate. Yeah, but I take, even if you promote, there's checkmate. If you go here, it's checkmate. That'll be just GG in the house. So yeah, we got back our quick win. Oh, shoot. Even if you make a left, I just still go here and then I can take the pawn. Yeah, and he's gonna let me play it out, so check and checkmate. GG, my friend, GG. Let's run through this real quick. I played with an 81, they played with a 69. So they accepted the Gambit, but we actually gave away the advantage. Like, we're just better here. Much better. But we didn't play it properly. Here we're supposed to play queen takes. But I thought they would just castle played queen takes, and I wanted to double the rooks, so. This is a mistake, apparently. Should have just took. And then we gave all of our advantage away here. But then we got this pass pawn, and it is what won us the game at the end of the day. So check, back. Yeah, this was a little bit scary here, but yeah, fortunately, we just got mate. And we get a dub. So 2 dubs, 1 really bad loss. We'll take it. We'll take it. Still high 1900s. We'll break 2000 here sometime soon. But for now, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe.